Hi. So, you may be wondering, what's he doing now? Well, there's been a lot of talk on the several car forums that I'm a member of, and you've got proponents of taking the sump or the engine oil from the top of the engine through the evacuation tube, and then some people say, no, you can't do that, you have to take it out to the bottom through the sump plug. Well, I just wanted to know what the difference is. There will be a difference because you can't get the pipe right to the very bottom to get it to suck everything, but how much? You've got to remember that there's still oil in the system, it's in the oil cooler, it doesn't all totally drain when you shut down the engine and drain your system. So yeah, let's have a little experiment, shall we? Remove our cap. Remember, always check our O-ring here. The O-ring should be nice and clean. There's a little bit of gunge on there, I'm just going to clean it off. And the same on the inside. So, give it a wipe. Place it where you're not going to lose it. If you drop it down inside there, you're going to be in trouble. Snug fit. Goes down this far. It goes down 3 inches onto our pipe. You hear that? Snug fit. Forgot to show you last time, the real cool thing on here is the stirrup. So you pull that out, stand on there, and then pump away. Now, let's build up our ratchet, and we're going to take off our oil filter so we can get the last of the oil out. Remember, just slacken it back 2 turns and just leave it. Lefty loosey. You see how easy that came off? This is not super tight, remember. So a cup of tea while we're waiting, huh? That's good. That's so good. Remember, as this is an experiment, I am going to get as much as I can. Okay, those of you that don't believe me, and I don't see any reason why you wouldn't believe me, because I'm trying to be honest and faithful here. We're coming to the end. See, there's virtually nothing left. Teeny tiny little dregs. We will get the last of it out. I'm really happy that there's not much more in there that I could possibly take out, even with a shop one which is pneumatically driven. I don't think you're getting much more oil out of there. So let's go underneath, take out the sump plug, and then we will see. So here we are underneath the car again. Here's our sump plug. Sump plug is 13 millimeters. Don't believe me? There it is, it's written on the socket. I have a torque wrench, shouldn't really use it for taking things off, it's unnecessary, but I'm feeling a bit lazy today. And let's not forget that engineers were invented, and they are genuinely lazy people. Why do I say this? That sounds terrible. Well, without lazy people we wouldn't have needed to invent machines, would we? Because the whole point of a machine is to make work easier. And the hard-working person doesn't necessarily want to make it easier, they just want to work hard. So introduce an engineer, they make lazy people shine by making things easier to do. And here we are, that's why we've got this machine, otherwise you'd still be using a horse and cart and exploring the West as the old people do, those pioneers. Dude, they were hardcore. So anyway, back to this. Here is our sump plug is here, nice and clean. I've already gone at it with a wire brush. The sump, the bottom of it is there, I can get my hand around it, which is unusual for a sump on a normal size engine. Why is that? This is because this is an elongated sump. It's to make sure we don't get any oil starvation at the very bottom when the car is at extreme angles. Otherwise, all the oil would flow one way, and then that's it. You get air going through, you wipe out bearings really, really fast. I'm going to take out the plug, and we're going to see how much comes out. Judging by the size of this, it's like that. I don't think there's going to be much. I think there's going to be less than your mum's cup of coffee. I'm slowly sliding downhill. Can you hear that creak? Oh, it sounds like a ship. Alright, let's get this going. Move over. Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. I'm going to do this once. I really, really hope that all the oil comes out through our evacuation tube, because I'm sick and tired of the conversation, firstly. Secondly, I don't want to be proved wrong, which is never nice. But thirdly, I don't want to have to come under here every time I want to do a good oil change on this car. That's going to be a pain in the bum hole. Alright, let's make that. Let's get it started. Remember what I said about being in the right position to get things going. Support one side. Dude, this is gonna be tough. Oh, I'm totally in the wrong position for this. I need the camera to be moved away. Never mind, I'll make it work. Okay, left hand rotate. Supporting here, don't want to mess this up. And there we go. First quarter turn is the worst. Now, don't want to lose any oil. This got some silicone sealant around it. Somebody's drained it out this way before. That is not what should be there. Gosh, previous owners. Lord knows what we're going to find in here. I hope it's not bad. That would really ruin my day. I don't want to have to take the sump pan off. And that's how much comes out. Here we go. Yes! One drip. Well, throw me down the chimney and call me Santa. We got one drip, maybe two. That is absolutely insane. I am in awe. Land Rover, Jaguar, designers and engineers, you aced this. You totally aced this. How efficient is this system? Well done, guys, and thank you. Thank you for making my life so much easier. And now everybody knows. Enough of this endless conversation of, oh, drain it with drain plug, you get everything out. No, 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 suck it out through the evacuation tube. It's so much easier. Yeah, well, I just proved it. Here we go. There, on my finger is 50% of the oil that was left in this sump. Well done, Jag. Well done, Land Rover. Let's put this to bed. But first, I need a new sump plug. As you can see, this one's had some silicone on it, so it means they've reused it. The lazy, cheap beep. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. One thing that we remember to do is we've got a sealing face on here. That's where the washer goes, and it squishes up against the flat face of our sump. I checked and I wiped it off, and there was no deformation whatsoever. So we'll put this on, but we'll double check once we've got the engine oil hot that there's no leaks, because we took the bottom one out, where normally we just take it out the top, so we don't even have to check that. But I'm pretty confident that we'll be alright. The fact that they use a rubber washer means that it's pretty good at taking up any slack if we need to. Any tiny little chips. And that's it. Do you hear that click? That means that's it, 24 Newton meters. It's very bizarre that that's exactly the same as the oil filler.